Hello everyone, my name is Fred Schwartz, and I'm incredibly honored to be your host of Hotel Insight. I have 18 years leading the Asian American Hotel Owners Association as its president, and another 35 plus years in the hotel industry in different aspects. I have the honor of sitting with two talented individuals with 30 years and 45 years respectively in the hotel industry. CZ Patel is the chairman of MHO Hotels. I've known CZ for over 25 years. CZ Patel owns and operates hotels, and one of the exciting things about CZ is not only does he do a great job of owning and operating hotels, but he gives back to the community. Why, I know CZ from 1996, where he worked on an incredible, noble endeavor called the Encyclopedia of Hinduism. Then, a couple of years later, I had the privilege of traveling 8,000 miles to Gujarat to visit the CZ Patel College. He gives back, and he knows hotels. And so when he is the chairman of MHO Hotels, it's something that everyone should take a look at. I'm also sitting with Nick Panetta, 30-year veteran in the insurance industry. He is president of Northwind Insurance. And he's in the trenches, going to regional meetings, going to town hall meetings, speaking to people about what it takes to manage your risk when you buy insurance. And he's going to offer you some great insights and information. So with CZ Patel, who is the brother of Mahendra Patel, CZ was the brainchild for MHO Hotels. They decided to launch this because they said, how can we help hotel owners be successful by improving their profitability, minimizing their expenses, and enhancing their revenue? Who better to talk about that than a 45-year veteran, CZ Patel? So let me pose the first question to CZ. CZ, we know MHO Hotels is a membership organization, and it was created by an experienced team of hotel owners and management experts for the benefit of other property and franchise owners. Tell me, what is the MHO vision and mission?
Our vision to provide a quality, profitable, and collaborative platform for hotel owners. Our mission at MHO Hotel, we pledge to provide exceptional experience for our member while going above and beyond their expectation. We build strong bond with our member and the community we serve.
Well, thank you, CZ. Now, I'm not going to let you off the hook that easily because I have another question for you, because I know MHO Hotels was just launched recently, and it's a membership organization, and the idea is to provide incredible value to hotel owners, people thinking of franchising a hotel, getting some type of flag on a hotel. What benefits does a hotel receive from MHO Hotels?
There was a 12 reason to join MHO. Number one, we have no logo requirement in the room. This can help hotel owner increase their return on investment, as they can save money on product while still providing their guests with quality merchandise. Number two, no need to purchase overpriced item from approved vendor. Well, this speaks itself. We don't mandate specific vendor for the hotel product. We allow the owner to choose their own vendors. This choice is left slowly with the owner which vendor they would like to use their product. Number three, no breakfast. By eliminating breakfast, this takes away hassle from the owner. Number four, no liquidate fees. Number five, no long-term contract. We don't have any long-term contract, so the owner don't feel like he or she tied up our brand for many years. We have a yearly contract with owners. Number six, the first 100 property get their first year membership free with us. Number seven, a complete membership package is including. Number eight, as I mentioned earlier, all our MHO brand are SBA approved and listed on SBA website. Number nine, design and run your hotel according to your market and guest preferences. As you know, we are hotelier, we understand the problem each and every hotel owner face on a daily basis. We also know the San Francisco market is not the same as Edison, New Jersey market. That's we allow the owner to run their property according to their clientele and their market. Number 10, no percentage fee for hidden fees. Again, as you all know, many franchise have additional service charges and charge royalty fee on all income. We have a low set monthly fee and do not charge any additional percentage of royalty fee. Number 11, corporate social responsibility. Example, health, education, and disaster. Number 12, MHO adopt AHOA's 12 point of fair franchising.
Well, that's very insightful, CZ. And I know, and the listening audience should also know, that you've operated and owned hotels for 45 plus years, and not just independent hotels, but a myriad of franchise brands as well. So thank you for that information. Nick, I know we don't have too much time left, but COVID is devastating to the industry. Can you tell us, aside from loss of jobs, revenue, hotel closures, how is it affecting the insurance industry?
Well, that's an excellent question, as you know. Beginning in June of 2020, during the height of the pandemic, what we saw was very similar to what happened after 9/11 when the World Trade Center went down. All the major players that were insuring hotels decided, whoa, these are terrorist targets, we don't want to write this class of business, and the market turned and it pulled back, and everything was going into what we call the excess and surplus market. Similarly also to the financial crisis of 2008, 2009, when we saw revenues drop, foreclosures increase, a similar situation where the markets pulled back, same thing. So we're seeing a combination of both. We're seeing the panic within the carriers, mostly due to the fact that they weren't prepared for this. A lot of the major companies on the liability side did not put in the communicable disease exclusion. So that opened them up to possible liabilities, although you and I both know you can't prove you got COVID in a certain property, especially during a pandemic. Again, with the revenues dropping, underwriters panic because they say the first thing that's going to go is, well, a hotelier is going to have to start cutting corners to make his mortgage payment or make other payments. So they're going to stop doing their maintenance. Properties are going to go down. They're going to start laying off people. There's not going to be as much, safety and protocols in place. So a combination of that has really turned the market around. And as I mentioned, a lot of the major markets like, your Travelers, your Fireman's Fund, Hartford Insurance Company, they've stopped writing any new hotel business, and they're being very selective on their renewals. This has opened up the excess and surplus market as the place to go. And excess and surplus is really like your Lloyd's of London, your last resort. And, the rates are high and the coverages are not as good as the admitted. So, and I gotta tell you, the one segment that has been affected the most is the economy lodging segment, especially older properties that are exterior corridor. You are almost 100% guaranteed to have to go into this excess and surplus market to place your insurance today. None of the admitted companies want to have your business. And this was happening prior to COVID, but it really just exacerbated after COVID came in. And I do want the public to understand something. I don't know if it's been explained. I keep saying admitted markets and excess and surplus. I want to differentiate and explain to you what the differences are. Your big carriers like AIG, Hartford, Travelers, those are your admitted markets. What that means is they have an office in the state of what they're doing business. They have to file their rates with the state. They also have to file the policy form with the state. So they can't just do whatever they want. Excess and surplus markets, on the other hand, are completely the opposite. Don't need an office in the state, don't have to file your policies in the state or your rates. They can charge as much as they want and nobody can stop them. The last thing is they're not part of the guarantee fund. What the guarantee fund is a fund that's created from all of the insurance companies. You get a percentage of the premium that goes into a fund should somebody go insolvent. The excess and surplus markets are not part of that fund, so if they go insolvent, you're pretty much left holding the bag.
Nick, that's very interesting. I know we have to take a short break, so we'll be right back, but we have a couple more questions for you, and of course to MHO hotels as well. So please, viewing audience, Hold on, we'll be right back. Thank you.